Alice Walker said, the most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. Here in South Carolina, Democrats have given up their power.
5 days before the wedding, he threw a table at me and knocked me unconscious. I woke up on my way to the hospital. I remember the doctor being really angry, and I remember being really grateful that she was mad at him. I married him anyway. I got interested in employment law because I was very bothered by discriminatory practices. I decided to handle Title VII, which is called the Civil Rights Act. So part of my activism and probably getting involved in civil rights is a big part of that. Indivisible is a national grassroots movement dedicated to resisting the far-right agenda. We had started Indivisible South Carolina to try to hold congressional leaders accountable. So I started organizing. The next thing I knew, we had 1,500 people and other groups that started around the state.
The reforms I'm proposing would not apply to those who are here illegally.
My name is Annabelle Robertson, and I am running for Congress against Joe Wilson. South Carolina leads the nation with the number of deaths from domestic violence. And unfortunately, politicians like Joe Wilson refuse to adopt the Violence Against Women Act. We're living in a time right now where 10% of our nation controls over 76% of our wealth. And there comes a point where enough is enough. I'm running for Congress because it's a national emergency. We're facing an existential crisis with the election of Donald Trump. And the Republican Party is not doing their job. They're taking away your health care, increasing taxes on working families, funneling more money to their corporate donors, protecting domestic abusers, and dodging indictments up in Washington and right here in South Carolina. I know it doesn't have to be that way. We can have health care for all, free public college, free skills training, a $15 minimum wage, real criminal justice reform. That is the America that I have been fighting for. And that is the America that I will be fighting for when I repeal and replace Joe Wilson on November the 6th. Thank you.
Eleanor Roosevelt said, you must look fear in the face. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. So I think it may take a step of faith, and that's how we take our power back.